I'm gonna show you how to get instant funding for your business, find your business credit scores, and your business credit reports all on the same place. Because nobody talks about that, right? How are you supposed to get business funding if you don't know what your business credit scores are? Because there's more than one. Dun & Bradstreet is not the only one, ladies and gentlemen. 2, where can we get instant business funding on the same platform? And 3, we need to make sure that our business credit reports are looking fine and pristine. We're gonna cover all of that in this same video because all of these key data points are all very important if you're looking to get business funding. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike the Credit Guy, and I created the most advanced DIY credit management system in the industry. Our system allows you to take control of your credit, creating custom Metro to attack letters every single round, never using templates for only $55.99 a month. Link is always going to be in the description, and let's get into this video. The moment you set up your business, it's very important that you stick to one address. Now, it doesn't matter if it's your home address. It is okay in 2023 that you have a home-based business, but understand that address is going to be listed everywhere, okay? But it's very important when you register and you incorporate your business that that address is across every single piece of information that you ever use moving forward. As an example, if your street address is 123 Gibson Road, and then you have a suite, so you're gonna put it SUITE 100, you're not going to abbreviate it STE. If you get a business line of credit or you get a credit card, that address has to match to a T what is registered with your state. Please make sure that you do not mess this up, because it can literally get you denied for anything that you apply to. So you need to make sure that the address matches across the board for everything that you ever apply for and wherever you register your business. You also need to make sure that the address with the IRS, the federal IRS, and your state IRS also match your state incorporation documents. This is very important because they will be cross-referenced when they ask for your EIN number. If it doesn't match, you're going to have an issue and it is going to slow you down. So stick to the script and make sure you have one address that is exactly across the board, the same wherever you go. The moment you receive your EIN number from the government, you need to go register your business with Dun & Bradstreet. This is 100% free. Do not pay for anything. You can use the free version very easily. Now, Dun & Bradstreet is going to offer you what is called a credit builder program. That program does in fact work, but it is a little bit tricky to use. So it's a little bit more advanced. So I say hold off. Don't use the credit builder program. Now, if you want me to talk about it and go into detail, I have in fact used it. Drop it in the comments section. I got a lot of data points about this credit builder program. But today we're going to talk about Nav. Now, Nav is an amazing platform that keeps everything in one place for you, including your personal credit. Now, I have been using Nav since the moment I registered my business with Dun & Bradstreet. I immediately went over to Nav and I registered my business with them also. And it opened my eyes to a whole nother world. Now you're probably asking yourself, Mike, if this is a business credit platform, what does my personal credit have to do with it? Guess what? Everything. Your personal credit needs to be in line. You want to get approved for funding? Your personal credit matters. Don't let these hacks out there tell you, nah, man, you can get business funding with a 580. What's that gonna get you? Business credit is one of the toughest lending situations because it is the highest risk that you can possibly have. Imagine, they're trying to give you a loan. You think they're gonna write it out for a piece of paper? No, you're going to have to personally guarantee it. So Nav keeps your personal credit and your business credit together in the same spot to make sure that you're keeping it on point and on track. That is super important when you're building business credit. Now, another key thing that you need to remember, stop wasting your money with Granger and Uline. Those are pointless. Now listen, it does help to have these trade lines on your credit profile, but as you're building a business, you want to spend the money where it's going to matter. Spend it on Uline and Granger for things you may not need, or maybe you do need it. So you have to weigh the options as a business owner. What is a better option for you? And for me, it was 100% Nav, because I wasn't gonna buy 5,000 rolls of toilet paper. Now, I want you to understand that it is important to have some types of trade lines reporting to your business credit, but we want to steer away from those trade lines that are going to make you buy products that you don't need. I started using Nav the moment I got my Dun & Bradstreet. I went and registered my business with Nav. I hooked up my business bank account, I hooked up my personal credit, and I hooked up all of the information it wanted me to put into their system, because their system is going to find lending options for you if you qualify as a business. This is exactly where I got my first $35,000 loan, was directly with Nav. They paired me up with a company called Credibly, okay? That's who gave us our first business loan. I think it was in 2020? I think it was 2020 was our first business loan. I can't remember, I'm not gonna lie. But we've secured over $500,000 in lending, going through Nav and through other products also. But Nav is legitimately the one-stop shop for all these things. So let's go over some of the things. First, we're gonna start with the credit scores, because it is very imperative that you understand where you stand and what you need to do moving forward with your credit score as a business owner. We're talking about your business credit scores, because your personal credit better be in line before you start making these moves. It is imperative. If you haven't already, you need to smash that like button. And don't forget, last part's the most important. There are going to be 4 credit scores that are going to be very important for your business. The first one is going to be Experian Business, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, Equifax Business. That's your second one. Now your third one is gonna be, of course, your Dun & Bradstreet. Now the fourth one that you will not get for free is going to be your FICO Small Business Scoring Service, okay? It's called the FICO SBSS. Now all 4 of these are very important, but you can get 3 of them for free at nav.com, okay? Link is going to be in the description to get your free account. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't just stop there. This is why it's important to watch this all the way to the end, because there's a lot of ground that we have to cover about Nav and how this can help your business. Now, this is really important for you to understand. You're going to get your free credit reports for your business in Nav for your Equifax, your Experian, and your Dun & Bradstreet. That is very important, because Wall Street Journal has shown that more than 25% of businesses have an error on them. My business with Equifax had the wrong SIC code. So that is what determines what business you're in. It said we were a retail store. We're not a retail store. Like what? Where did they even get this code from? So we had to send out some information to Equifax and get them to straighten this information out. So we went from having a D grade credit score with Equifax all the way up to a A, because it's now reporting all 11 accounts and it has the correct SIC code. That was crazy. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea. I really didn't. But of course, Nav has us showing all of these scores and all of the reports in one place, and that's how I found it. It was super easy. And then I just had to type up a very simple letter, send it out, and then I contacted Equifax Business over the phone. Hey, what's going on? And they fixed it within 30 days, which was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Don't worry, there's more. Listen, this is pretty crazy, okay? Because I'm always giving you the sauce. So let's get more into it. Now, you can also build credit with Nav, but we're gonna save that to the end, because I wanna show you some of the other tools that you really need to take advantage of as a business. People are always asking, well, what business credit cards can I qualify for, Mike? And I'm like, bro, I don't know what your credit reports look like. I can't just throw that at you. So Nav is great for that also. This is how we got 2 of our first business credit cards, was inside of Nav. Because when you hook up all your information, your business credit and your personal, it's gonna tell you what credit cards you can potentially qualify for. So we went through that service. We got the Capital on Tap card, and we got the Divvy card to get the business rolling immediately, which was awesome. So we started building business credit. So let's take a look at that and see exactly what it looks like inside of the actual app. We're gonna use desktop version, okay? Before we bust into the full business credit cards, let's take a look at some of their tabs. Business loans. You got all your business loans, SBA, business loans for, bank loans for a business, business lines of credit, equipment financing, fast business loans, bad credit business loans. Okay, yeah, it's there unfortunately. Business checking, business services. So if you're trying to formulate your business, it's going to tell you how to do it. They may offer, I don't know if they offer services to do that, but they probably do is what I'm guessing, okay? I've never used that part, but it's there. Business checking. Remind me at the end to tell you about a business checking account that you need to know about, okay? That nobody talks about. Now let's get into the business credit cards because it's really imperative that you use this tool because this is how I got our first 2 business credit cards with Nav, okay? Now, it's gonna pair you up based on your personal credit from excellent, good, fair, and poor. Poor being a 300 to a 629, okay? Work on your credit, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's gonna show you up to 23 credit cards that they may offer and that you may potentially qualify. You can get all that inside of there, okay? Scroll down, and this is my favorite part. It's going to educate you so you can get it straight from the horse's mouth, why you need a business credit card, and they rely on a personal guarantee. Personal credit scores are key to getting approved. If your credit's not in line, it's gonna hold your business back. Get your personal credit in line. These are our first 2 credit cards that we talked about earlier. This is the Capital on Tap. When we first got it, I believe they gave us like $3,000. I was like, wow, that's exciting. But we just used it regularly and we paid it off in full every month. And in about 8 months, they bumped us all the way up to $20,000. You can't go wrong with that. What can $20,000 do for your business, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, you gotta have that good credit. Now, the next one up is the Divvy card. We also got this inside of Nav. The Divvy card is in fact a charge card, but it helps you build business credit, and that's why we got it. We've been rocking with it ever since. We've had 0 issues with it. It is a great starter card also, okay? That is inside of the Nav app also, okay? Now, let's get into the business credit builder products that can help you build business credit instead of using that Granger and Uline. No, do these products right here. This is what I did. I did one at a time. That's what you can do one at a time, and let's talk about those. So let's talk about the 2 different options, okay? You have the Business Boost and the Business Loan Builder. You can only do 1 product per subscription. So do like the Business Boost first, and then the Business Loan Builder, or the Business Loan Builder, then the Business Boost. But you can only do 1 at a time, okay? Now you can choose either monthly or you can choose quarterly. You're going to save a little bit more money if you do the quarterly. That's what I did. You're gonna get a 20% discount applied to the first quarter only, okay? Remember that. But it's gonna give you all the things that you need inside of this service, okay? Because what you're going to get is you're also going to get the FICO Small Business Scoring Service. That is also imperative so you can see everything with your FICO business credit score. I think it's important. Some people say it's not, but guess what? It's super important to me. You're gonna get up to 5 business credit reports, okay? That is really important for you to understand. You're gonna get all these benefits that you see on there, quarterly or monthly, whatever works best for your business. Look at both of them. People are gonna ask me, which one is better, okay? The Loan Builder is going to be a much stronger product than the Business Boost, in my personal opinion. People may want to argue, but I'm not going to argue with you, okay? Do whatever fits your business because every business is different. My business is different than yours. So I'm not going to tell you, no, you need to do this one. Choose what is a best fit for you and for your budget, okay? Because if you're going to spend the money on Uline and Granger, that's going to trickle your credit score very slowly. Why not use these products right here with Nav, the Business Boost and the Business Loan Builder? That's gonna be much more effective, and I have personally used them and they are effective. That's how we've acquired the lending. And then once we were ready, then we reached out and we said, all right, tell us, Nav, what is a best fit for our business? How much money can we get? And Credibly gave us a $35,000 loan. We paid that off, I think it was like in a year, something like that. I can't remember exactly the terms. It was a long time ago, I'm gonna be honest, okay? But after that, they doubled down and they gave us another one with a better interest rate. When you get your first initial business loan, it's not gonna have the best terms. After you pay that off, then you're gonna get better terms. Or when you get to a halfway point, or closer to a quarter point of what's left on the loan, they're going to offer to refinance it and get you better terms and a little bit more money. I'm going to put the link in the description and in the actual comments. If I forget to put it in the comments, please let me know, okay? Drop it, hey Mike, where's the link? Come on, bro. I forget. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Because I get a little busy over here making content. But listen, this is really important. You learned all of this in one place. Nobody else is telling you where to come find this information. They're gonna give you broken information. They don't really do this stuff. They don't show you that they have done it. We do it all. So you're gonna find everything you need on my channel all the time, from business to personal. But I saved a last gem because you know that the last part's the most important. Right here, this is Viably, okay? RunViably.com is a business checking account for all types of businesses. They specifically focus on e-commerce businesses, but here's the catch about this. There are 0 fees. There's no minimum to keep in your bank account. You don't have to worry about what type of business you have that's gonna send off a red flag and they're gonna shut you down. Run Viably does not operate like that. So Viably is a great option. I've been rocking with them since they came out. I've been low-key keeping it to my side because, you know, I wanted to wait for the perfect moment, and here it is, Viably, okay? It is a business checking account that has everything built into it to help you track your money, all your expenses, and to see exactly where your money is going. I cannot tell you how helpful this is. Listen, this isn't even a shameless plug. This is legit. I really like this business bank account because it's 0 fees. Even when I transfer and move money, that's crazy. They charge me nothing. So all you e-commerce people out there that have your e-commerce store, this is the bank for you. And if you're a small business and you need a great option that doesn't have you have to keep a $5,000 minimum in your bank account, this is the one for you, okay? I'll put the link in the description also. It's a lot of information. I just gave you so much sauce today. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We covered where to get your business credit scores, where to get your actual business credit reports, credit building products that actually are effective, okay? Where to get business credit cards, business loans, your business bank account for checking, all of that stuff in one place. I hope you enjoyed the video, okay? Now, if there's something specific you want me to talk about, drop it in the comments. Drop some emojis down there so we can get this video going, so we can educate more people and help them with their business, because it's important. All of the things I talked about today are going to be in the description and in the comments. Again, if I forget, just remind me, okay, please? Now, make sure to watch the next 2 videos because they are recommended by YouTube. And don't forget, subscribe to increase your credit score.